Scott. It's Monday. Let's be happy. Good morning. It is Monday, and you are watching Atlanta and Company. I'm Christine Pilara. It's so great to be with you. The right color paint, dependable crews you can trust. There is a lot to consider when you're improving your home with a brand new paint job. Our friend Scott Csaszar considers it all for you. His company, Flawless Painting, transforms your home from the inside out. He is back with a fabulous deal for fall. Good morning to you.
Good morning, and it's great to be here.
Well, it's great to have you. For anybody who's not familiar with Flawless, give us your background.
Well, we started back in 2000, and I was downsized from corporate America, like unfortunately has happened to many folks across the country, and I fell back on one of the things that I love to do, and that's transforming homes, you know, from one look to a current look and brighten everybody's day. And I just love that feel-good story about making people happy, whether it's the inside or outside of your home. But that's how we focused one house at a time. You know, 12 years later, 13 years later, here we are today. And that's, we built our business basically on relationships, referrals, networking, really a feel-good story.
Absolutely. And what would you say separates you from the competition? A lot of people out there claim they can, you know, show up in a truck and with a paintbrush and paint and start painting, and that's not the case. And believe me, he came to my house, painted a couple of rooms, and in other rooms he was like, who did this? Who did this work? I don't know, Jim. Jim did, talk to him. But it's really difficult because there are a lot of things that actually go into, as I mentioned, really separating the good ones from the bad.
There is many situations come about when you're painting somebody's house. You know, you have pets to deal with, you have children to deal with, you have, you know, so many intangibles. And what we try to do is, you know, really pay attention to the details. And our real slogan is paying attention to detail is our distinction. And that is really important when it comes to homeowner after homeowner, really giving them what they want, paying attention to those details so they're very happy when we leave. We want to make sure that you love the job, not to say, hey, I had somebody come over and paint my house. I said many times on the show, I can get a lot of painters to come in and just put paint on the wall or paint on the house, but that's not what it's about. It's paying attention to the intangibles so you're happy when we leave and taking care of your house like you and Jim experienced.
Absolutely, and we had just a couple of points up on the screen. The first one was best crews in town.
Absolutely. We've had the same crews now going on almost 12 years, you know, and we're going to have to update that. But,
yeah, exactly.
Bottom line is that we've got the same crews. I can send the same guys back to your house over and over, and people love that about us because it makes them feel comfortable. They see the familiar faces, and that's how we built our business and our reputation. And we don't like to swap crews in and out at all. All our crews and the crew leaders, they speak English. They've got great relationships with my customers, and that's what it's all about.
And talk about really the importance of those long-term relationships, because one of the things I loved when you first started, and we need to bring some of those tapes back, is Scott would have a homeowner that he used 11 years ago who then said, you know what, my business needs to be painted. And then, you know what, my neighbors need. It's that word of mouth, that great experience. I mean, you can't pay for that. Knowing that people are, we had a great experience. We referred my mother-in-law, and it just keeps going and going.
Yeah, it's the change of seasons as, you know, that I really focus on, and you are able to pass us to your friends. You know, a lot of customers have daughters and sons, of course, that are just starting out with their first home, and they refer us to those people, or people have second homes as well, and it happens over and over, and that's really the gratification of this whole entire business that I run, and that's dealing and networking and really coming through for the people and generating those relationships that have lasted us 10+ years, and that's really what it's all about.
And I know that you talk about your crews having so much experience, but it's the little things. The fact that when you go to get your work done, I mean, you literally don't have to do a thing, don't lift a finger. I was so surprised. I walked in, I said, gosh, every single thing was covered. I came home and it was all just perfect with a brand new paint job. And so that attention to detail is unbelievable.
Well, it all starts with, be real quick here, is on the initial appointment and laying out to you what to expect. Secondly, we can advise you to go to our website, and we've got these brochures that talk about how to get ready for flawless painting on the inside and outside and what you need to do. And then when we come and we go through, you know, the whole process with the team of painters and show them exactly what we're going to do, where we're going to get started, you're comfortable, you've already prepared for us, and we've got all those little details taken care of. It's not that we just show up and then you're like, oh my gosh, what do I do?
Right.
You know, we know you have a busy life, we know you got things to do, but we handle lots of the intangibles for you. So again, it's really from A to Z.
Right.
We quote unquote say it's flawless.
It is flawless. I always say it. And they're big about going green, not only with the fact that you can just download this brochure, just look at it online. It's going to get you completely prepared, but also in the paint you use, very important. A lot of people are concerned about what are they breathing in. This is non-toxic paint that you're using. You're really been on the cutting edge of that.
Absolutely, and it's a great point you make. Everybody's so health conscious today, you know, with kids and older folks being in their homes, and we use the low VOC paints from all the leading manufacturers. So, you know, that's become a real important aspect of what we do. We bring it up to the homeowners when we're on initial appointments with you. Helps us separate us from the competition.
Sure.
That's where the industry is going. All low VOC paints, no oil-based products anymore. So, you know, you don't have any fear in using them, just like you have two little ones running around. We make sure that we bring those conversations up and really talk about that on a day in and day out basis.
And I know you have a great special that you've extended the last few months to Atlanta & Company viewers. It has been something that's been so popular. Not only that, though, now you're throwing in an incentive, so tell us more.
Yeah, we're real excited about this. This is a continuation of our long-standing relationship with Atlanta & Company, and the viewers that call and mention Christine, and please call and take advantage of the offer. It's up to a 25% off discount as long as you spend over $1,000 on labor on an interior, exterior of the house. That's been going great. The extra spiff for the rest of the year is going to be a $100 gas card if you commit to us, and we, you know, do a contract over $1,000. We will send you a $100 gas card after the job is completed. So that's a nice little spiff for the holidays, and it's continuing to be great week in and week out, thanks to you and the show and the viewers.
Oh, absolutely. This is a fabulous deal. As I said, I use Scott and Flawless, my mother-in-law. You can't go wrong. In fact, he'll probably give you my number as a reference if you need it. Honestly, it's been a great experience. Make sure you mention Christine and Atlanta & Company to take advantage of that great special. Scott, thank you as always.
Thank you for having me.
I appreciate it. And if you would like to take advantage of the Flawless Painting Special, or simply to learn more, call 678-386-7899, or go ahead and visit their website. It's flawlesspainting.com.